Greetings and salutations. We're back looking at episodes of Doctor Who. Yeah, because this is Doctor Who for you. Because we are. So the episode we're looking at this time is Boom. Yes, that's literally what the episode's called. What actually happened in this episode? Well, in this episode, the Doctor, and Ruby end up landing TARDIS on a battle zone, in which, basically most of what happens is the Doctor has his foot on a landmine, and if he takes his foot off it, boom. And I gotta say, the idea of this episode is great. The idea of the only way out of this is to talk to others, basically say, hey, get them to talk to others, so basically, get them to understand, and basically just try to get them to understand of, hey, what exactly is going on here, to try to understand this world, try to understand what is going on, and while also in a dangerous predicament. And I think it is done well. I think this episode was pretty good. This episode was directed by Stephen Moffat, so he returned to come back for this episode, and yeah, I thought that he did a pretty good job when it came to writing this episode. I kind of like how basically the soldiers of this episode are basically in a way priests that are part soldiers, in that, like, one of the things that's keeping that is also on this planet are profiteering, basically profiteers of medical profiteers. They're basically are robots that, like, say, next of kin and all that stuff. Because at one point, Ruby gets shot by a laser shot, and at the same time, I think the episode is like, they're keeping the secret of, like, say, where does Ruby come from, who is her actual parents, because we still have the returning idea of Snow, because they appeared in a previous episode in which the Maestro is basically stopped by her use of Christmas music and snow and all that, so that has come back. So I'm thinking perhaps they like, as the show goes on, perhaps there'll be a big surprise that maybe she's related to someone from the Doctor's past, in a way. It could, I don't know, because maybe she's an orphan of like the Time Lords or something. I don't know. But I thought this episode was pretty good. I thought the dramatic elements of it, in the way of, like, say, the little girl who's basically just wondering where her father is, but all she sees is, all the thing that they can respond to is a hologram. And yeah, I thought the guest actors for this episode, they all did a pretty good job. I thought this episode was fairly well done. See you next time. For the next time we talk about another episode of the show.